The oldest city of the world, the religious capital of India. The city of lights, Kashi, Banaras, call it by any name. But you would be connecting to one, Ganga, doorkeeper of Ganga. Name used for Lord Shiva as Vishwanath, Lord of the world in Varanasi. The city is the paramount worship place for Hindus among all the other holy cities where they can plan their tour to carve a way to salvation, starting with the darshan of Vishwanath temple. State of Uttar Pradesh is proud of its heritage, and Varanasi is part of this legacy with its unique culture and devotion to the Lord Shiva, who is believed to be its founder. The name of the city finds its connection with the rivers Varuna and Asi joining to form Varanasi. Many of the great scriptures, epics and works of art and music are credited to this place. Death is of special significance to the city of Lord Shiva, because here he is believed to have mandated cremation rites at all hours of a day, unlike anywhere else. This phenomenon might be unusual, though highlights death being only an indication of newer beginning. Spirit of Kashi is all about such philosophies and beliefs. Kashi, which is more popularly known as Varanasi. Detailed history of Varanasi as a pilgrimage site. Ancient times 800 BCE and earlier. The city is believed to be over 3,000 years old, making it one of the world's oldest continuously inhabited cities. Varanasi is traditionally said to be founded by Lord Shiva, one of the main deities in Hinduism. It rose to prominence during the Vedic period 1500 to 500 BCE, when it became a center for religious discourse, philosophy, and learning. Gautama Buddha, the founder of Buddhism, is believed to have given his first sermon in Sarnath, near Varanasi, in the 6th century BCE, which established the city as a place of importance in Buddhism. Early medieval period 600 to 1200 CE. The city continued to flourish under the Gupta Empire 4th to 6th century CE, often referred to as the Golden Age of Indian history, with a great deal of temple construction and cultural development. Chinese Buddhist monk Xuanzang visited Varanasi in the 7th century and wrote extensively about the city's cultural and religious vitality. Varanasi has the finest river frontage in India, with miles of ghats, or steps, for religious bathing. An array of shrines, temples, and palaces rises tier on tier from the water's edge. The inner streets of the city are narrow, winding, and impassable for motor traffic. The newer outer suburbs are more spacious and are laid out more systematically. The sacred city is bounded by a road known as Panchakosi. Devout Hindus hope to walk that road and visit the city once in a lifetime and, if possible, to die there in old age. The site receives more than 1 million pilgrims each year. In addition, thousands of domestic and foreign tourists flock to the city annually, and tourism-related activities constitute a significant component of the local economy. Among the city's numerous temples, the most venerated are those of Vishwanatha Vishwanath, dedicated to Shiva, that of Sankatvishana Sankatmakan, dedicated to the monkey god Hanuman, and that of Durga. The Durga temple is famous for the swarms of monkeys that inhabit the large trees near it. The Great Mosque of Aurangzeb is another prominent religious building. Two of the more important modern temples are those of Tulasi Manas and the Vishwanatha on the campus of the Benares Hindu University. The Janvapi Mosque, adjacent to the modern Vishwanatha temple, became a source of contention in the late 20th century. As some Hindus pushed to restore the temple that had been destroyed on that site in the 17th century. The city has hundreds of other temples. At Sarnath, a few miles north of Varanasi, There are ruins of ancient Buddhist monasteries and temples, as well as temples built by the Maha Bodhi Society and by the Chinese, Burmese, and Tibetan Buddhists. Varanasi has been a city of Hindu learning throughout the ages. There are innumerable schools and countless Brahmin pundits, learned scholars, who are responsible for the continuation of traditional learning. There are 3 universities, including the large and important Banaras Hindu University 1915, and more than a dozen colleges and high schools. The city is a center of arts and crafts and of music and dance. Varanasi is famous for its production of silks and brocades with gold and silver thread work. A renowned carpet weaving center is at Badoy. Wooden toys, bangles made of glass, ivory work, and brassware are also produced in Varanasi. The city is host to numerous religious festivals. Mahashivratri, the great night of the god Shiva, is celebrated by a procession from the Mahamrityunjaya temple to the Kashi Vishwanatha Vishwanath temple. The Ganga festival in November or December is dedicated to the goddess of the Ganges River, considered sacred by all Hindus. Thousands of lamps are placed on the ghats and set afloat on the river. The festival of Bharat Milap in October or November commemorates the reunion of Lord Rama with his younger brother Bharat after 14 years of exile. A 5-day festival of Drupad classical Indian vocal style in March attracts renowned artists from all over India to the city's Tulsi Ghat along the river. Varanasi is a major regional transportation hub. It is an important railway junction and is connected by highways to other cities in Uttar Pradesh and surrounding states. Lal Bahadur Shastri International Airport lies about 12 miles 20 kilometers from the city center. Presently the city is renowned for many things. Its numerous ghats on the bank of river Ganges contributed by kings from various regions of India. Uncountable temples where various Hindu rites and ceremonies take place day and night, as a place for salvation from the hands of Lord Shiva. Kashi Vishwanath Temple, also known as the Golden Temple. It is among the 12 Jyotirlingas where Lord Shiva manifested himself for the convenience of the devotees. The site of the temple is said to be age-old, but the temple, which pilgrims visit, is constructed in 18th century under the supervision and contribution of Rani Ahilyabai Holkar. New Vishwanath Temple could be seen in the premises of Benares Hindu University. The enthusiasm of pilgrims during the festival of Mahashivratri is spellbinding and thus not to be missed. Ganga Ghats, Asi Ghat, Hanuman Ghat, Harishandra Ghat, Manikarnika Ghat, Dashaswam Ghat, Darbhanga Ghat, Kedar Ghat, Nander, Panchganga Ghat, Rana Ghat are some of the main ghats on the river Ganges, where people bath. And 2 of them, Harishandra and Manikarnika Ghats, are those where Hindu dead bodies are cremated. Each one of them has a story behind its construction and is unique in some respect. Like Ganga Arti at Asi Ghat, is a daily ritual organized in a grand manner, which brings locals as well as tourists pilgrims in huge numbers. A Langir mosque by Aurangzeb is present at Panchganga Ghat. A pilgrim to Varanasi has the option of enjoy boating, as well as walking to get immersed in their beauty and antiquity. Durga Temple, a holy person Narayana Dixit, got the Durga Ghat constructed in 1772. Near the ghat is a temple presided by Ashtabhajadari, 8-handed deity and slaughterer of evil, in the form of demons. The temple as conceived by a Bengali queen came into existence in 18th century. Ginvapi cup, pilgrimage without a dose of enlightenment, is not at all worth. Which is why this place can open another door to enjoy Varanasi pilgrimage tourism. Meaning well of wisdom, the Ginvapi cup got constructed in 1828 AD by Rani of Gwalior Bezabai. Ramgarh Fort, this residence of kings of Kashi, was built in 17th century, like many other prominent places of Varanasi. It is also located at the bank of the river. The museum inside the fort can be another curious aspect of the place. The fort in itself is highly revered by the locals and Shiva devotees, as they believe the kings to be the incarnation of Lord Shiva. Sarnath, Gautama Buddha, who is believed to be the 9th incarnation of Lord Vishnu, is known to have given his first sermon here, making the place some 20 kilometers away from Varanasi, highly revered. So people with varied religious curiosity and inertis can spend a great time here, quenching their thirst of knowledge. Today, a crowded, bustling, noisy, dirty city, Banaras was in antiquity an area of gently rolling hills, lush forests, and natural springs bordered by the magical waters of the river Ganges. A favorite hermitage site for many of India's most venerated sages, Gautama Buddha and Mahavira, Kabir and Tulsi Das, Shankaracharya, Ramananda and Patanjali all meditated here. Benares has been and continues to be one of the most visited holy places on the planet. First-time visitors to Benares may find themselves initially overwhelmed by sensory stimulation, yet just beneath the surface is a presence of peacefulness and spiritual wisdom. Thank you for joining us on this journey. We hope you found the information valuable. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more helpful content like this. Give it a thumbs up if you found it useful, and don't hesitate to share it with friends and family who might benefit from it. Together, let's spread the knowledge.